What's up, it's your boy, Brian B.Y. Jennings, and right now you tuned into the first episode of the One Bearded Vegan tutorial for vegan life. These are all burgers from scratch, and right here you see a list of the ingredients, all sitting right here, and I want to tell you the reason why I use canned beans, more so because when you use the raw beans, you have to soak them. You know, you have to sit them overnight and all that stuff like that. So it takes too much of a process. So what we have here, we have the breadcrumbs, we have paprika, we have onion powder. You can either use onion powder or you can use chopped onions, right? And this here is pink garlic salt with Himalayan salt. And this here is the tomato paste. This here is black beans, need some lentils, and 2 cans of garbanzo beans, which are also known as chickpeas. Now I use 2 cans more so because I want more of a chickpea base. Now you can also alternate whether you want more of a black bean base or whether you want more of a lentil base. So if you want more of a black bean base, then you would use 2 cans of black beans and 1 can of the others, and so forth and so on with the lentils. All right. Also, we have the quinoa. You can either use white quinoa or the multicolored quinoa, black quinoa, whatever. We have chia seeds. Chia seeds we use for the binding. You know, we make sure we use the binding to keep the binding. And we have hemp seeds. Also, I was originally using flax seeds, but I chose to transfer over to hemp seeds, you know, based on my preference. And then we use some walnuts, and these here are candy walnuts. So I like to put a little more sweet taste in there, and boom. And then you have the chopped up onions, chopped up peppers. All right, so now we about to get busy. Right now we got all the ingredients. These ingredients will be listed below if you couldn't remember them. All right, let's start with the beans. I've already opened and strained these beans. Please do not pour all the water in the beans, it makes it loose. All right, so boom. All right, right now we got 3/4 cup of quinoa right here cooking. That's part of the ingredients, and we got that cooking, and now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna finish. All right, right now we got all the beans in the bowl. You know, we got the 2 cans of garbanzo beans, the 1 can of lentils, and the can of black beans. And now what we're gonna add is we're gonna add the chickpeas. The chia seeds. So we got a 1/2 cup of chia seeds, and we got a 1/3 cup of hemp seeds, right? So now we're just gonna pour it in there, either way you want. And then we have a cup, 1 cup of walnuts, candied walnuts. And then you have 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Pour it in there. Pour it all in there. Peppers in. And last but not least, we got the tomato paste. Right? So get all the tomato paste in there. Make sure you clear out this drain. Make sure ain't nothing in there. What we about to do now is put the 3/4 cup of quinoa in. Then you put the seasoning in, mix it, mash it, and we're ready to go. All right. The onion powder. Paprika. garlic salt with parsley. Season to your liking. Alright, now what we about to do? About to mix. Alright, so you can take a spoon and just mix it. That way you mix it good. You can even do this with a food processor. But I'm gonna show you how to do it manually. Alright, so you mix everything together. All right, next is the mashing. So, get your mash on. Keep mashing. So the consistency of the mashing is, it's pretty much till you don't see any whole beans or till you don't see any whole lentils, till you consider everything to be mashed and ready to pack. So now since we have the mix made, we're gonna let it sit and settle. For now, I'm gonna let it sit settle for about 20 minutes. But before you do that, you do the taste test, which I've already tasted it. And it's A-okay. Alright, so you don't let it sit and settle without doing a taste test, making sure it's seasoned to your liking or whatever. But we're gonna let it sit for about 20 minutes. Maybe even if you want to plan to do it the next day or if you're cooking the night before, you can actually let it sit pretty much all night. The better it settles, the better and more compact the burger. Alright, it's all wrapped up. I'm about to sit it in the fridge and we'll be back. Alright, so now it's been about 25-30 minutes, and now we're about to take the burgers out and show you how to complete it. Alright, so this consistency right here is pretty much what you want it to be. So the longer it sits, from about 25 minutes to a few hours, even to overnight sometimes, the longer you let it sit, the more compact, the mix will be. So now we about to put them things on the grill. We about to make my brother his burger, you know what I'm saying? So wash your hands first, but you grab a nice amount, make it in a ball like this, and you pack it real good. Make it in a ball and put it on the grill. Alright, keep in mind these are thick burgers, and it has to be heated all the way through. So make sure it's all the way heated and cooked thoroughly, and then pretty much flip, boom. Cook on both sides, and then you have your burgers. Alright, so now that the burgers is done, this is my brother Lala, aka Tamel. I'm saying he preferred to add the avocado spread on there, so we put the avocado spread on there. And I got him 2 vegan burgers from scratch, especially made you already know. Go ahead and try it out. Let's go. Try this thing out. It's good food. Did that. Yeah, though. I gotta go. Like that, go. Bye-bye.